A very good morning to you all, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you are all good, and the very first Mega Legendaries have arrived in Pokemon GO. Mega Latios and Mega Latias, the Eon duo, in Level 5. Level 5s have been replaced by Mega Legendary raids, and from what I've seen so far, they are tanky, which is going to mean that people need to bring in correct counters, so I'll be hounding people to make sure you use the right bloody counters. But I'm very excited. The first ever Mega Legendary Pokemon. These two are alright actually, they're okay. I mean, in terms of stats and stuff, they're certainly up there for now. We'll go through the counters when we have some raids. On the note of raids, it's a classic new event for the UK where no raids have appeared. So, I mean, it's 10:30, I'm a tad late. So I can hopefully get some legendary raids popping up a little bit later. Things that I need Doduo shinies, big time. I need to go and grab breakfast, so I'm going to do that first. Then we'll pop into Walpole, see what the spawns are like. And we have Windy Weather Boost. It means that they're going to be even more difficult to take down. Woo! But I like a challenge made. Let me know in the comments below if you're excited for the first ever Mega Legendary Pokemon. And are you in still need of the shiny? Because shiny Latios and Latias haven't been around since early last year, I'm inclined to believe. Good shinies. Okay, I take it back. Apparently, Niantic know how much I'm excited for Mega Raids, because there are 4 hatching around between 11 and 11:30 in this local area, which is literally the first time that's ever happened in like a year or two, genuinely, for a new like Legendary or Mega or something. Early doors raid trade, which I'm very excited for. We're going to go meet Lewis, who's also available for the day. Got 2 accounts. We're going to be inviting, organising this stuff. As we make our way to the very first set of raids, one of them is already hatched, one's hatching in 3 minutes. These are, well, the first one, quest, catch 10 weather boosted Pokemon, and then the other 2 are Purifier Pokemon. Okay. 10, I need to chase that one then. Finally, what does Purifier Pokemon give you? And there's space in the gym. Joy of joy. Found somewhere to actually put the camera for once, and we can jump into our very first raid of the day. And it is, I think that's Mega Latios. Yes, it is. I should have read the name of the raid, but jumping in, obviously, you don't forget 2 free passes per day for the rest of the month. So this is like one of the few opportunities in the season of a loader that you might actually want to have done this. Mega Latios and Mega Latias are psychic dragon types. We're going to go through the old shenanigans while we're actually doing the raids. 9 people in, love that. Which makes them weak to Dragon, Fairy, Bug, Ghost, Dark, and Ice is the other one. So literally there's so many counters, so many decent Pokemon to choose. If I see Lugia at Metagross, or anybody, somebody on Twitter commented and said, what about Dragon Tail Lugia? And I facepalmed so hard you have no idea. These are tanky, they are tier 6 legendary. We haven't seen tier 6 legendary since the day of like Darkrai back in 2019 or something like that. But people using Megas, people using Shadows, very, very good. Counters, you're probably going to be wanting to go for, like, obviously the Dragons, Rayquaza, the Alga's pretty safe bet. Chucky and Togekiss is good. Shadow Dragonite, there's a whole plethora of them. Mamoswine is pretty good because Latios learns Solar Beam and then Latias can learn Thunder. So something that's going to resist all of the moves. Mega Houndoom, probably one of your better bets, I would say. 300 Mega Energy to evolve these for the first time. And I think we'll be able to smash that because there's a raid here, a raid over there, then there's Red Lion, and then there's Platform. But down goes the Mega. That was a nice speedy takedown. People using the proper counters, good numbers as well. Seriously, you want 5 or 6 or more to take this down and try and make effective use of the Mega Energy that you can get from the raid. But that was a lot of friendship level ups to the baby account. Mega Master for myself, and there we go. Final strike for something. 200 Mega Energy. Of course, can be shiny. A shiny for the baby account. Both dead. Hundo for Latios is 2178, I'm inclined to think. And then Latias, I genuinely can't remember. 2005 or something, I think. I do have Hundos of both of them. In fact, Latios was my second ever 100% legendary back in 2018, and that was a first ball catch with a perfect throw. God damn, that was smooth. 4XL, so I do want to raid these pretty hardcore to get the XLs for the Hundos to get to level 50 in the summer. You can see the Mega Energy there. We need to do one more raid. They do also learn their exclusive moves, which, as far as I'm aware, are kind of dead. They're only really kind of potentially useful in PvP. Luster Purge on Latios gives the opponent Pokemon a defense drop and is 120 damage, which is a little bit more than Psychic, I think. Psychic's like 100, isn't it? But it is 1 bar rather than 2 bar. So, tit for tat. But let's go to the next raid. I want a raid train. I wanted a raid train and we've got one. Thanks, Sarah, for this invite. So a couple of locals jumping on this one. I thought I will help with my Mega Altaria. It's Mega Latias. This one, it was a lot tankier. Mega Latias is the tankier of the two. Very challenging to take down. So you need a lot of people, and the Siren's going to really annoy you guys. But 175 Mega Energy, not a shiny. It needs to be orange, of course. 1943, dead stats, very dead stats. Let's see if we can catch it quickly, because we obviously want to hit our in-person raid. And also don't forget the hitbox on these things is whack. It's really weird. It's like it's an odd drop shot that you have to kind of do, or a first ball catch. Right, let's get our in-person raid done. 13 people in on this one. So ChrisJahn, Shelby, Darby Russ, a couple of other Patreon squad are in there, and I'm gonna have to like somehow be a magician and do this and tap with 2 phones, or I might just not do damage with the baby account.
And then it gets final strike.
It gets final strike somehow, but. Let's do this. Opposite, I'm going to go with the fairy team while we've got the weather boost in hand, and I've also got my Mega Evolved. Somebody's in with the Mega Gyarados. That's good versus Latios. Versus Latias, be careful in case it has Thunder. Psychic, okay, so it's got hard hitting. This is the thing, they're very hard hitting moves, even if they're resisted by your counters. So this is where like your counters are very important. I would recommend doing what I've done, which is setting up a team for each of the typings, excluding Bug, because who uses Bug types, frankly. Just don't use recommended, for Christ's sake. It's really, trust me, it's so easy. If you go to the battle screen, set up a party, new party, and just search Ghost, take your top 6, put them in, then search up again for a new team, top 6 dragons. Just take them in. It's really simple to do. Obviously we'd love a Shundo with this thing, but me and Shundos, I looked, I've done 7,800 legendary raids, never had a Shundo from them. There you go, JRM, 7 Cosmic, Darby Russ, nice level ups. 13,000 XP, so obviously these are slightly tiered up XP, and there is rumour, or proof, you can get rare XL candy from these raids. I believe it's very rare drop, and it's in person, not a shiny one, not the lovely green. 2113, it's dead. Dead. So, that should have been an excellent. Will it be a 3 in a row, a first ball catch? No, instant breakout. Ooh, we nearly did it. Right, hit a great on it. There we go. These are easier to catch than Landorus. Hell of a lot easier. Dunzo, but 400 Mega Energy in the bag. This is dead stats. We will save the Mega Evolve because we've got Red Lion somewhere over in the distance. That one's hatching in 2 minutes, so I have to remote that one because obviously it being the platform. Oh, lucky friends of Francesco. Yes. Mate, we need to think what on earth we're going to do. Just quickly check this. Thanks, Tom, and the squad who are up in Manchester for the football for the raid invite. And no badge for me, but 200 more Mega Energy. It's not even a shiny. 2126 dead. We'll throw 1 ball on camera because we're beside the road. Throw the excellent. Smooth as silk. Is it going to mean anything? Probably not. No, I felt that. Another invite from Manchester. Cheers, Tom. And, well, it's another Latias. So they've got Latias up there, we've got Latios. I've noticed this, and I think people are saying exactly the same thing on social media, is the amount of Pokeballs you get is down to the same regularity as normal Megas. So, Niantic, could we please get that boost up? Because the last one I just did, where it ran away, because 13 balls is not enough to catch a legendary nowadays. Not a shiny. And terrible stats. 11 people in on this one. It is another Latios, I think.
12.
12 now, excellent. I've got the invisible lobby glitch, so I can't see who's in there, but I can say on the baby cat, Bubblegum Yumper and Bambi B. We've also got JRM. Nice, Tomo96, both of Jerry's accounts are in there. This will be easy smash down. I'll sort of reiterate something I said very early on in the video, is I'm very aware that not everybody's been playing since 2016 and might not have level 50s of everything I have. So if you're in need of knowing what counters are good in specific typings that are budget options, I did an entire series of shorts and a longer video as well, which are all linked up at the top there. So definitely go and check them out if you need to know maybe what's a budget option, because obviously things like Sylveon and, you know, Glaceon are pretty budget option. Make use of whatever event is going on at the time as well, because Magikarp is spawning like crazy at the moment, so definitely an opportunity to get some, I don't know, candy if you want to have a Mega Gyarados. I would say that's a good option. This is the Latios in the bin. See if we can get a nice aqua blue, incensed kind of greeny blue one. Well, no friendship level ups, but do we get 15 revives? Wow, where's my... There's no rare candy. Where's my rare XL candy? Final strike by Jerry though with that shiny Rayquaza. No shiny, unfortunately. 21-25, very poor stats, so we'll ordain to catch it on camera. Hit the excellent. 13 Pokeballs really isn't enough. It's like being back in 2018 or something. Really not enough. We need more. Also, we should have the other raid that's just hatched. Snipe the excellent. As I said, it's a weird drop shot. Definitely have to get your eye in on this one. Damn it. And when it's up here, it's a real ball ache, but there we go. Hit the excellent. Counterclockwise throw. 2-roll. Maybe a great, sometimes it was found, or a nice or a no throw bonus at all. Instant breakout pretty much. That should have been a great. I don't know why it didn't drop down. That was really weird. Yeah, the hitbox on these is bizarre. Very bizarre indeed. Yes, there we go. Hit it with the excellent, and that's a catch. At least this one actually accepts excellent throws as the standard kind of good throw, compared to Landorus, which was like, what is this? And we got to the platform just in time. Remoted in, nice squad of 8 people. So jumped out my baby account, but we saw Sue, Jerry, Bambi B was in there again. So I want to say thanks everybody for jumping in. Karen jumps in there as well, lovely stuff. Bit of the NJ crew, because America's now starting to wake up, which is excellent. Final strike by Francesco with a shiny Giratina. 200 more Mega Energy. Will it be? Yes! Shiny! Absolutely dead stats though. Horrific stats. I'm not kidding. This is one of the worst that you can get. But shiny Latios in for the day. Yeah, absolutely dead. But first legendary shiny from a mega raid. Only about 8 or 9 raids in. Beautiful. But we got one at 20 past. Okay, cool. Right. This one's in 15 minutes, so we'll sit and wait here, finish up my breakfast. I still haven't eaten. Couple of things with this event. So Togekiss is in level 3 raids. There's only level 3 raids and level Mega Tier 6 raids. Togekiss has a harder catch rate than a legendary. It's a 1% catch rate apparently. So honestly, that's ridiculous. You can see the Togekiss there. It'd be good to farm XL, but genuinely, you will find it harder to catch than a legendary, which is kind of ridiculous. Charizard is in the wild, as well as in the tier 3 raids, so I wouldn't recommend going for the tier 3 raids unless you want to try for a good IV one. Charizard does have the Mega X version, which is a dragon type, so you could use that as a counter versus Latios and Latias. This is catch 3 flying type for a Balloonichu. Balloonichu! Still need the shiny one of that, I have to have said. Another quick invite from a local player. It's all Latios, basically all Latios started around here. 10 people in, which was good. 10 people in, took it down. Stock up on the Mega Energy, which is always a nice thing to do. Charisma trainer, look at me. Woo. 200 Mega Energy. Not a back-to-back, but that is absolutely fine. 2140, not good. Again, 2178, I think, from memory, is the magic 4-star CP. Before we hit our own raid, Francesco chucked me into a central London lobby. 225 Mega Energy, not a shiny. That was 14 people using a huge array of Megas. Genuinely, if everyone can use like a different Mega in the lobby, it's kind of ridiculous, all the different things that pop up. There's Mega Gengar, Mega Houndoom, Mega Gyarados, Mega CharizardX, Mega Altaria, and then Mega Latios and Latias themselves. I don't know what's more annoying. Which one's more annoying? Let me know in the comments. A Mon that moves side to side or a Mon that moves up and down? Personally, I would say a Mon that moves up and down because the trajectory of your throw has to change, whereas depending on where you're curving, you can hit a terrible throw on a Mon that moves side to side. Obviously bad stats, terrible stats, as you can see. we're going to do our own little private group so we can get all of our invite slots out, just like I do on a Raid Hour live stream. And almost done on the Latias raid. This one's tanky. This one's so tanky. Who got what? Bambi with Final Strike. Nice. Now, we've had a shiny Latios. Can we get a shiny Latias? Yes! Boom! Doubler. Nice. One of each sorted. They are really nice shinies. They are really good shinies. Oh, and finally, they get their Mega. I mean, honestly, this is so nice because Mega Legendaries were really needed to come into the game to get something fresh, something new. And that's a shiny done for both of them, which I'm super pleased with. Nice. The XL grind though, because these haven't been in properly since XL was really fixed in Legendary raids. So the XL grind for these is real. Thank you, Wolfpack. I missed Alison Becker's raid invite by about 2 seconds, annoyingly, but it's an invite to Norway. Thank you very much. Let's see if we can get a shiny something or other. Who got what? I got the Traveller badge, this was alright. It was a Solar Beam, and I've forgotten that Solar Beam actually on the Mega Latios. Oh my god, it one-shots pretty much freaking everything. 200 more Mega Energy. It's not shiny. And, oh yeah, weather boosted. 27? 39? I don't know, 27 something or other. I think is the weather boosted hundo. So this is not a weather boosted hundo. But it is going to mean it's a bastard to catch. But we only got 10 Pokeballs from that. 10! I'm used to getting like 22 from Legendary raids. Niantic, seriously, make it so that we can get enough Premier Balls that match Legendary raids, because this is not okay. This is not okay getting like 8 or 10 balls to catch a Legendary. It's just broken. And Nakeem sent an invite through. Thank you very much, mate. Cracking stuff. 200 more Mega Energy. And it ain't shiny. 2139. Ugh. I have just put a tweet out, and you'll see it if you follow me on Twitter, @PoGoMiloUK. Appreciate it. Links in the description. Honestly, I don't know why, and I really don't know whether it's just a glitch or something that Niantic didn't think to do, but Mega Legendary raids obviously replace both the normal Mega raids and the normal level 5 raids. So both those tiers are kind of gone and replaced with Mega Tier 6 Legendary raids. But because they've I think they've switched them over from Mega raids, so that's why we're getting 13 Premier Balls as a maximum. It's like, come on. Like, seriously, you've seen Landorus for me. Sometimes 22 Premier Balls with excellent Golden Rouse curve throws isn't enough to catch a Legendary. So 13 is just ridiculous. And I think a lot of people, unless there goes critical catch, just some moaning to shut me up, a lot of people are going to get very, very bored and sick and tired of these things running, because they also have a really weird hitbox. It'll be much easier on Rayquaza, Groudon and Kyogre when you get them in their Mega and Primal raids. Thank you, Total. Latias, I have 2 hundos of. So it needs to be Shundo or Bust for me. Thank you. But Total, appreciate the invite. 200 Mega Energy. Not shiny. And dead stats. 200 more Mega Energy. We'll just do a little shiny check. Note to 1. And the baby account. No. Of course not. They're both dead. Next raid. There's 2 or 3 more lined up. It's like a proper raid sesh. As we've arrived at the next raid, having just lost 2 Latios back to back. Premier Ball thing is really irritating me right now. Really seriously irritating me. I've now lost 7 today. 7 Legendaries have run today, which is just ridiculous. But 12Ks, I believe I had a star piece down. Dino, let's see if we can get that elusive female Saladit. Double Dino. I don't need the XL anymore for that thing. Larvitar. Oh, gone are the days. I need a Shundo from these now. This is the thing. Start to lose interest in the normality of just random egg hatches. There, come on. Saladit, I really hope that that is a female one. Volibee, could have been shiny. Could have been shiny. Another one. Okay. Absol, I do need a Hundo and XL for that thing actually. Absol, another Mega you could use against Latios and Latias, by the way. Hornyards again. Come on. Sandal, that used to be good. Right. We're just going to flick through these. I'm really nervous about that Salandit. Oh, it's a male. It's a 98 male. Oh my god. Okay, fine. Ah, so that's only my second ever Salandit, and it's another male. Oh god. Shiny check from 2 accounts. Francesco got the most damage. Only 175 Latias Mega Energy because it's tanky boy. Tanky lady rather. Actually, it's not a shiny, and it's 1990. That's not terrible IV, although I have 2 hundos of it, so I literally don't care. Thanks everyone who jumped in on that one, by the way. From the baby account, no. 1974, pretty trash. And a quick thank you to ThomasChalmers. Managed to make it into your Latios raid just in time. Oh, I did push the button. Yes! It's dead stats, but second shiny Latios in the bag. There you go. You can see the shiny in all its glory. And you can see me try and hit it, failing, but it will be enough to get it, because obviously legendary shinies guarantee catches. Lovely. 2 shinies, 2 terrible IV ones. I didn't actually check the Latios beforehand. Latias rather, yep. It's from Scotland though, appreciate it. We can name it ThomasChalmers in a second. This one is a 91. We're going to ThomasChalmers. We're going to go with that, that will be enough. But couple of flying Pikachu balloonies that I didn't get the shiny on last year for its fifth year anniversary event, I think it was. Electrify the Sky, so a couple of bits of Mega Energy for catching 30 flying types and 10 flying Pikachu peeps. And this will give us an encounter with another flying Pikachu. It isn't shiny or good, so we'll move on. Thank you Wolfpack for the Latias Mega Raid invite. Will it be Naranka? Orange? No. 1986? Dead. Since we've just had our lunch and there's a legendary raid with 18 minutes down the road, I think it might be time in the video to get the Mega Latios and Latias into the decks. So, 2006, sorry. 2006, not 2005 for the Hyundai. These are from 2019 and this one is 2018. And because Latios is probably the more useful in the raids, we're going to first off evolve the 100% verdict Latias. 4,800 CP. Hit the button, 300 Mega Energy. Mega Altery will no longer be evolved. That's fine. We're going to switch out anyway to use Mega Latios for the day. There is Mega Latias in the decks. That looks pretty sweet, but I think Latios looks slightly better. Now let's just hit the button straight off. 5,700 CP. That's the damage of the attack buff. This thing's attack stat is pretty insane. Boom! That's more like it. Best Buddy, of course, because Hundo Legendary had to be Best Buddy. Into the decks. That's Mega Legendary decks. Done. You can now increase the level of this Mega Pokemon. Yes, and we are going to put that into our raid party straight off the bat. That looks insane. It's got the Dragon moves on it because that's the best to utilise. I have a raid. I missed JRM's invite. Right, let's go and do that one physically. Go on, let's go. There we go. Latias in the bin. I didn't know which one it was, but we had a nice little squad there. Thanks to Ken from the Lured Up podcast and JT Valor jumping in. Tom was in there, and also a Time to Catch Them Steve from the baby account jumped in, and somehow Stop Spoof has now shamedly got this final strike with the Metagross. I was desperately trying to get the Metagross out of its raid party with the recommended, but hey ho, be an orange one. Damn it. Damn it. Ah, it's dead stats as well. Right, we've got 2 more lined up in the next sort of 40 minutes or so. Right, this will be an interesting comparison because it's like Krakyo, one of the duo from the Whale Lords podcast, 2207 is pretty dead, sent me a Landorus raid invite. And I thank you, bro, because it's going to be a perfect demonstration as to why I am losing my mind today. Wow. Sultan86, using Oricorio for the final strike. Can it be a shiny from... No, sadly not from a different time zone, but... Okay, 16 Premier Balls. Now the thing is, we were quite slow, quite a slow raid, and also I'm only Ultra Friends, as you saw, but if you were Best Friends, you'd be getting a lot more Pokeballs. You'll have seen you could get like 22 if you hit the Legendary Raid, maximum speed, with all the bonuses, with Best Friend bonus, etc, etc. The fact that Mega Legendary Raids, which are a tier up, tier 6, over tier 5, give you 50% less, basically. Or 40% less Premier Balls. I'm actually going to hold back after today a little bit on the Mega Legendary Latios and Latias raids, because I want to farm it for XL, because I've got 2 hundos, a hundo of each one that should get to level 50 for the Mega. But it's genuinely not worth it with the amount. I've never lost, ever. Even 2017, when I did my raid train, when Lugia and Articuno dropped for the first time ever, down in Bristol with the Bristol crew, I didn't lose 9 legendaries in a raid in a day. I never lost 9 legendaries in a day. It's just ridiculous. Oh my god, that was too close. Look at the raid timer on this. There were some low-level players in there, but seriously, they were doing the cardinal sin of raiding and going with recommended. Don't use Lugia. Don't use Metagross. Don't use Aggron. Do not use Snorlax. Anything like that. It is really easy to just search up Ghost in your search bar. Pick your top 6. We did it with 14 seconds left on the raid. That was 6 people in on that one. So 6 people on a Latias, Mega Latias. If you don't use the right counters, it's really difficult. And not even a shiny for our troubles. And it's dead. Quick little shiny check from Science Seth. Thank you very much for the Latias raid invite. It's not an orange one. Damn it. Quick little Latias shiny check. Thanks everybody who jumped in on this one. There was a lot of Patreon squad on that one. SY89, Bambi B from the baby account, there was Sue, so many people, which was awesome. I can't see a thing. It's not orange. And it's dead. Girl Spotlight Hour has just begun tonight, and I'm afraid it's a gotcha job, because it's a double catch candy Spotlight Hour, which, if you know me, I don't need Wingirl candy. So, we've got a couple of legendary raids, or legendary mega raids rather, dotted around. It is worth noting, and I'm very well aware that Pelipper, its evolution, is actually alright in GBL, in the Great League, and possibly the Ultra League if you excel it, I don't know. But I'm just going to see what happens, because I need to get rid of the normal Pokeballs, and just, I need Mega XLs. Or, by the way, Francesco got me a shiny. You'll have seen that the clip before. So, shiny wise, 3 Latios and 1 Latias. Not too bad. Really time to round out the video and the day with a couple of overviews, opinions, and some tips for Mega Latios, Mega Latias, and potentially this Pokemon Air Adventures event. So, first off, shinies. We've got 4 today, 3 Latios and 1 Latias, which I cannot complain about. Love a shiny, always love a shiny. A few things to note with this Mega Legendary raid system, okay? Obviously, you've seen I have really struggled for some reason with catching them. They are not giving you legendary raid tier Premier Ball counts. You are getting Mega tier raid Premier Ball count. So the maximum I've had today is 15, which when you're facing a legendary that moves up and down, attacks a lot, and also today I have lost 13 legendaries. 13 in a day. And we've hit maybe 35 raids in person, I think. Quite a few remotes as well to various parts of the globe, which I'm always eternally thankful for the remotes. Always thankful for the invites. But losing legendaries, it's just watching XL pissed down the drain. That's a raid pass that's just gone because this legendary, I'm not being given enough balls to catch. If you had 22 balls to catch it with, stand a better chance with it, I think. The rewards. Niantic, hope you're paying attention, okay? It's really good that they finally dropped Rare XL Candy. You can obtain Rare XL Candy through the Mega Legendary raids. However, as you've seen, I've done about 32 to 35 in-person raids today and got 2, which I don't think is enough as an incentive, really. If you're going to give 1 out per raid, like maximum of 1, fine. But I don't know whether this isn't... is it curbing things like spoofers and stuff? Because you've got that whole thing of like spoofers can go from one gym to another, not remote, and they can use physical passes, therefore they could stock up on Rare XL Candy. Does that style of gameplay really affect us in our raids or anything like that? I think it's needlessly nerfing the rewards for a reason that isn't actually justified, if that is the case, which I don't know. But it is annoying to have just done 35 raids in a day in person using green passes to get 2 Rare XL Candy. Rare Candy count had about 50 or 60 over the day. So you can see I had 26 in my bag and probably about 35 or so beforehand that I put into Groudon. The Mega Legendary raids give you Mega Raid tier rewards. So you get 2 to 3 or 4 Golden Razzes and 4 Silver Pineapps or so. But with the difficulty of these Legendary raids, or the Legendary raid bosses to catch them, you're burning Golden Razzes faster than you're accumulating them. And because these are the only tiered raids, basically it's tier 6 and tier 3 raids for the entire time, this event, Golden Razzes are going to disappear. If you're looking to farm XL for these, I highly recommend that you don't go crazy for them, because until Niantic fix a few things with these raids, you are going to be losing passes, you're going to be losing Legendaries, it's a pain. Get the Mega Energy, call it done. Few more raid glitches are back in the game as well. I've seen a lot of circumstances, and certain people who've joined my raids have experienced this as well. Shelby, Sue, and others I've seen on Twitter. The game will freeze if you faint out of the raid, basically giving you a white screen, so you can't re-lobby with a new set of Pokemon to rejoin the battle, so you have to force close the game. If you have to force close the game and the raiders despawn, you lose your pass. And because obviously Latios and Latias Megas are ridiculously difficult to take down, which I don't mind the challenge, I have to say. Tier 6 stats on these Megas, fine. They should be difficult to take down. But you're going to faint out. You will probably suffer this glitch at some point. I had it today, thankfully, on an in-person raid that had 30 minutes left on the clock. So just be wary of that. Don't do a Legendary Mega raid that has less than 5 minutes on the timer, because you run that risk of losing your pass. With this Pokemon Air Adventures, obviously Meowth, 500 catch Stardust per Pokemon, so definitely go for that one. Swablu, if you want to get XL for Altaria Mega, and also if you want to get a PvP one for Altaria in the Great League. Wingull, Pelipper in the Great League, good. I actually managed to pick up a rank 4 in the Spotlight Hour. Magikarp, XL grind for Mega Gyarados, good pick. Gyarados itself isn't a terrible counter, to be honest, if you're looking for something that's reasonably easy to accumulate at the now. And also, Magikarp has a Platinum big Magikarp. Before I prattle on any more, I'm going to say best of luck with Latios and Latias. Let me know in the comments below how you found the Mega Raids. Have you managed to get a shiny from them? Are you suffering the catch difficulty that I am? Because I am actually really angry right now. I'm really pissed off. But glossing over that, I will say thank you very much for watching, everybody. Please make sure to subscribe if you are new with the notifications on so you don't miss the uploads or live streams, and smash the like button if you enjoyed the video, which I really hope you did. It was a good old raid grind today. I'm very impressed that there were so many tier 6 raids around today. Raid hour tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, is Mega Latios and Latias, and we're going to be sending out those invites from Stop Spoofers now, so make sure to tune in then. We'll be going hardcore on this one, and then after that I might stop. We'll have to see. Check out Incensed Pokemon Go podcast. Episode 64 is now live. It is linked in the description, along with its link tree, the merch and stuff. And speaking of merch, if you haven't done so already, give my merch store a little look-see. We've got a Seville collection, which I'm very pleased with. It looks really cool. And we're working on some cool stuff for Go Fest this year. So I will see you all tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Do take care.